Trending in the world of cryptocurrencies right now, the Bank of France has openly discussed the XRP ledger as a possible platform for the CBDC. The news of Ripple's court victory pushed XRP's valuation past Binance Coin, Cardano, and Polkadot. XRP rises above $1 for the first time since March 2018 despite the SEC's shadow. Another article from CoinDesk says Ripple was granted access to the SEC documents on Bitcoin, Ether, in its ongoing lawsuit. Ripple's hoping to find evidence that the regulator defined XRP at some point as being similar to Bitcoin and Ether, in what could eventually lead to a ruling on how and when a crypto is considered a security. And Cointelegraph reads that Ripple's lawyers will dig through the SEC's internal discussion on crypto for mention of XRP. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So, guys, what's happening with XRP right now? We've got a lot of good news with this token today. The price of XRP is pumping up to above the $1 mark and even rising up the tiers to a valuation above that of USD Tether, Cardano, and Polkadot to sit at the 4th position on CoinMarketCap. XRP's parent company Ripple is getting the upper hand in the SEC case, and France is looking to have XRP and Ripple for the launch of a central bank digital currency. Don't forget to always check out the description box in the videos. I'm going to be leaving an important link for our viewers to sign up on Binance and get a lifetime discount of 5% on trading fees. But before doing that, just sit back, enjoy the episode until the last minute. We've got some really interesting news to cover. And as always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. We're going to be talking about Coinbase going public in a short while, XRP headed for a new all-time high, then we're going to cover some Brad Garlinghouse comments from the Julia Chatterley interview, which was on fire, and we're going to hear from Augustine Carson in the Bank of International Settlements. Brad Garlinghouse says he thinks Bitcoin's dominance would be around for a long time. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments section. The total value of Bitcoin today is about $1 trillion compared to roughly $9 trillion for gold. There's a huge opportunity in emerging cryptocurrencies, he says. XRP is currently at the number 4 spot with a little over 90 cents, although a little bit down from its previous price in the past days. XRP is still quite bullish and has a 73.57% increase over the last 7 days. With a market cap of over $90 billion, it surpassed Cardano and Tether. XRP has a market dominance of 2.33% in a market with an overall market capitalization of almost $2 trillion. There are a lot of crypto analysts and experts calling for a new all-time high for XRP in the very near term. Regardless of what you hear, listen to this because this is a catalyst itself. The SEC has approved Coinbase's direct listing proposal for April 14th. Foregoing the traditional IPO could be very lucrative for the current Coinbase shareholders. The company is set to trade under the ticker $coin. April 14th is a date I believe would be a remarkable day for the entire crypto space, given it's going to set a new benchmark for awareness that this digital asset space is forevermore going to be here as long as mankind exists. We're entering a new phase in the digital asset class, and the awareness is going to come through with Coinbase's public listing. So in the interview with Julia Chatterley, Brad Garlinghouse expressed that maybe for Ripple, abandoning XRP for an alternative could possibly be the best solution in the US regarding contingency plans. When asked by Julia Chatterley regarding what it would mean for Ripple Labs if this lawsuit is eventually lost by Ripple and its executives, Brad Garlinghouse responded with the following. The good news has been that people like Mary Jo Wright, former chair of the SEC, has come out and said that the SEC is dead wrong. He further added that I think the SEC is wrong on the facts, they're wrong on the law. I think will prevail, but as you say, there is a chance, of course, that the court system does not go that direction. The good news for Ripple is we have continued to sign customers. We've signed over 20 new financial institutions all around the world as customers since the SEC signed their lawsuit. I think we'll continue to see the network grow very rapidly in non-US customers. The challenge is this drives blockchain innovation and crypto activity outside the US, which I don't think is in the interest of the United States in any way. Now that's such a great point right there by Brad. And you know what else it does, aside driving crypto activities outside the US? It shoots the US government right in the foot. Because this is not mutually exclusive to the US, the rest of the world have decided what XRP already is, except for the United States, and Brad has already made that point clear. The earlier the SEC understands that fact, that XRP is already being used for its intended use around the world, in other applications and in other countries, only then they can clearly understand that whatever the US decides to do, if they do decide to rule out in favor of XRP and its intended use, then they have to understand that this thought process does not lead to much good for the US. It only harms it. The rest of the world would gain the benefits of what we all know as an asset, XRP, that does exactly what it says it can do. Moving on to our last headline for today, we're going to be looking at what Augustine Carson, the head of the BIS, which is the central bank, thinks regarding privatization of innovative ideas. He tells us about how they have to have private innovation because it can make the system even better. In his words, we have a very broad history of many different private efforts to come up with the private money to compete with central bank money. And in the end, what I describe with my presentation is what happens. At some point, you need to have a finality. You need to have liquidity, intraday liquidity, and at some point, you need to have a lender of last resort. You don't have that in many privately created currencies, and that at some point can be a problem. Mr. Augustine further added, and I quote, "Now if you apply that at the national level, at some point you'll fall into that problem. And therefore, the issue is why should we invent again something that works? Now let's build on that and let's open up the system so that private innovation can make it even better." As we already know, the price of a single XRP token took a major hit after the SEC's lawsuit. However, there's been a paradigm shift in the price of this lawsuit-propagated digital asset, as the cryptocurrency has gained more than 100% since the start of 2021, and is currently climbing up the ladder to regain its position at the number 3 or maybe number 2 spot on popular cryptocurrency aggregators. Despite the uncertainty regarding the status of XRP in the US, the trading volumes of one of the world's now 4th largest digital currency is growing tremendously all around the world. Looking at the chart above, which is from a 15-minute time frame perspective, there's no denying the volatility of XRP at this moment, given its bullish exaggerations have stringently transcended above the remaining resistances. Nonetheless, in such events, what is most important is to observe the overbought conditions in which price action maintain. This is even most essential with XRP because the volatility can also reverse more swiftly in such situations. Now, that doesn't mean that XRP is completely bearish. However, it is necessary to properly assess these dynamics to rightly line up and not to overspeculate nor underestimate the market into a one-sided direction as it's often seen these times. With regards to structural developments, when determining the current situation of XRP, we can see from the chart this main broadening wedge formation that XRP has formed, alongside its coherent wave count, which of course is just recently completed. After the price of XRP had failed to form a new high, XRP bounced below the lower boundary to close there. This price action completed the whole broadening wedge formation bearishly to the downside, and for now XRP is about to fully validate this breakout with a confirmational flag it's forming below the lower boundary, which is actually the setup for the further bearish continuations and developments to the downside. This is also confirming to the dynamic markdown wave C in the wave count to the downside as it's shown. XRP has managed to show signals of great upside volatility on the global scale, but on the more local perspectives, XRP seemed to have developed this reversal setup from where its price was primarily likely to continue firstly into the potential backup, marked in the chart as blue, where several supports are coming together and therefore is creating a friendly area to maintain a considerable reversal. However, when this zone doesn't hold and the price of XRP continues with its bearish trend to close in the bearish continuation zone, this will further open an avenue for more bearish continuations and lower levels to be reached and tested. Therefore, it's necessary to elevate on how XRP approaches these dynamics going forward. If the price of XRP could appreciate to even greater heights, even amidst the SEC filings and the lawsuit, what could be of this digital asset when all of its partnerships come into play? What could be the possible price limit at which XRP would not be able to exceed? In essence, how high can its price go? Well, if you ask me, I would say the sky's the limit for this one, and I see XRP hitting the moon in no time. Thank you for sticking around until the end of this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell to be notified every time we upload new videos. Don't forget to leave your comments and suggestions in the comments section below, and check out our offer on Binance in the description box. See you next time.
Carson.